Guys, how we doing today? I just wanted to share part 2 of how Carnivore's changed my life. I'm 85 pounds down. I still got a ways to go. The weight loss has slowed down, but I'm feeling way better. Still got some more weight to lose and a lot of toning to do because, got quite a bit of flabbiness going on. And I promised I was gonna be real with you. And so I just kind of want to show you around the house a little bit. You're gonna see some honeydews that I got to do out here outside. But the last few years, being overweight, I'm already a procrastinator, so the weight gain was just another excuse, I guess. But I really didn't have the energy, the focus to get a lot of stuff done. And I've started to get a few things done, but I have way more to go. Also, yesterday, when I was mowing, I push mow, I'm guessing just under 2 acres. And before Carnivore, it would take me, let's back up to last year. Last year, I couldn't even mow myself. I mean, I was in that bad of shape. I got my neighbor's kids. I paid them to mow. It's just exciting that this year I'm able to mow again. That's a huge victory for me. But over the last couple of weeks, it's gotten even easier. And this is one of the few things I do to get my daily activities in, to move around a little bit more. I'm starting to get some stuff done. As I show you this, you're going to see a lot more honeydews that I need to get done. So please be nice. This is just like a circled area for the driveway. Eventually I want to maybe gravel it in, maybe make more of a parking spot for it, so that, when friends or family come on out. We got 6 kids, 3 grandbabies, and when we're allowed to get out and about again, I'd like to have a nice little spot for them to park. But normally I only mow like maybe half of this, and that's mostly because the terrain is kind of rough, especially on the other side back there, if you can see. But yesterday I was able to get all this done. And guys, what's really exciting is what I'm about to show y'all as far as what I mowed yesterday. Normally, for how much I mowed, this normally takes me a day and a half. I mean, usually you're talking 4 or 5 hours one morning, another 2 to 3 hours that same evening, and then the next morning another 2 or 3 more hours. I was able to get all this done yesterday in right about 5 hours. I started at 8:30 and ended just before 1:30. That's exciting. It took me 3 tanks of gas. I ran out of gas right there at the end on that 3rd tank. But hey, I just kind of want to show you in the background here. You can see my son's old Celica. He got stuck in a hailstorm and beat the crap out of it. And I was going to take it and get it fixed. And of course, procrastinated. And now it's just a kind of a fixture I need to get either rid of or see about, what's it going to take to get it going again. That's one project. Another project, I got a fallen down basketball goal there that we don't use anymore. I need to get rid of it or just put it back up or something. I was hoping to, once the grandbabies start coming out here, maybe play a little ball with them, but I might have to put something a little bit more permanent in. I'm up on a hill, so we get a lot of wind up here. We had a swimming pool. We had a real bad windstorm. I was cleaning it out, so I had the water out and it flipped it over. And this is, I'm embarrassed to say, a little over a year ago. So I got to get this flipped back over, cleaned up, and done. You see the tool shed behind me? I need to stain that. To the side, I had both sides all messed up. I got one side cleaned up, everything gone and cleaned up and mowed just a little bit. On the other side, there's my riding lawnmower that hadn't worked in a few years. So that's another project, get it going. And I got just some old lawnmowers and some junk that I just got to get rid of. And then let's go this way. You got Sadie probably doing something she ain't supposed to be doing. There's where the pool went. Need to put a fresh tarp there and flip that over. In the background, you're going to see a couch that we got rid of many years ago, and I meant to burn it and still haven't burned it. So I got it all cleared out around it and mowed, and we're going to do a burn pile here in a little bit. Let's go. This is the backyard that we're in right now, guys. There's a trampoline that's starting to fall apart. Springs are pulling away from the tarp. I don't know if I can just replace that tarp or not. It's a pretty good trampoline. Claire loves it. She hasn't been using it as much because quite a few springs have popped off on it. I got it because of all the wind that we're getting. I do have it mounted down. I use those little winding screw stakes and got it roped down there. And then you see the side pond there behind me. But this area right here, I don't know if you can tell. I got it all mowed yesterday. In addition to that first section I just showed you, which is on the left side of the house. This is the back of the house. Okay, we're gonna go see if I can do this without making y'all dizzy. So right now we're behind the house. Now where that pond is right there, that wasn't the first piece of land I bought. The land I'm walking on right now is the first piece of land I bought. that came in addition, which is why I haven't gotten a lot done here, because when I first moved out here, it's 25 acres. It's a skinny 25 acres. It's 400 feet wide, about 2,500 feet deep. Had that front pond on it. That's my favorite fishing pond. So I bought the property, and about a year later, had everything planned out that I wanted to do to it. This property over here, which is 37 acres, came available, and I had to pull the trigger. I mean, land's harder and harder to find, so I had to pull the trigger. And you see those panels against the wall there. When we moved out here, they were all stacked up in the back, towards the back of the property. It's like they're like panels to a walk-in. And I think the previous owner was going to build like a barn out of it. And it's whether it's hot outside or cold outside, the insulation on those panels, man, it's pretty awesome actually. So, but he just never made the barn. Our first winter out here, it got so cold up underneath that mobile home. I went and grabbed those panels. My plan was to secure them a little bit better, put them up against the wall, and they helped a little bit, but not enough. I just got to get rid of them, man. That's another one of the honey-do lists there. So now we're on the side of the house, and you can kind of see going towards the front of the property up there. And so I got the side of the house mowed. All right, let's go over here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to be as still as I can. All right, so here now we're on the other side of the house towards the front. We put that porch in a few years back, and when we did that, we took out the old staircase and set it there. And of course, my job was to get rid of it, and yeah, it's still sitting there. So staircase, panels, all that's got to get cleaned up and gone. We love the porch. Now we do have some cats outside, and they kind of took over that porch. So I need to kind of clean it up, kick them off, move them more towards the back. I'm trying to set up a spot behind the tool shed there for them. Here's the front, so I got all that cleared out and mowed. There's a couple big trees there that I need to get rid of. They were small when we first moved out here, and now they're just kind of big eyesore. You can't really, I'm at least gonna trim them up. If I don't trim them up, I'll just cut them down completely. I'm not huge on getting rid of trees, but if I can replant another one somewhere else, or if I can transplant some, somewhere, then that's what I try to do. But that one right there needs a lot of cleanup. Okay, so this is the front area. And then I also need to power wash the side of the house there. You can tell where the rain's coming down, the water hits the side, got a little algae growing there. Need to power wash the side, so that's another honey-do list. All right, now here is the path to the front pond. It's my favorite fishing hole. And from the porch to the pond's 1,200 steps. So you can imagine, I think I went up and down 4 times, all the way down to the pond and back yesterday. When I got done, like I said, it's right around 1:30. I had 25,973 steps when I walked into the house and sat down for the first time. I took a picture. Maybe I'll put it in right here. We'll see. Kind of hairy arm there, but I don't know if y'all want to see that or not with my Fitbit. But we might put that in there. Guys, I wanted to share this video because doing this diet, man, it's given me so much more energy. And again, I just called it a diet. Again, to me, it's just a new way of eating, lifestyle change. But by eating, a pound of beef around noon and a pound of beef at 6, and that's what works for me. I mean, just again, find out what works for you. But oh my goodness, the energy. So I'm excited. So again, I share in these videos in hopes that encourages and inspires others to come along with me, but also to hold myself accountable. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to do this video today. Is I got a lot of honeydews out here, so maybe by putting it out there, it's going to hold me accountable. But I also wanted to share the increased amount of energy I'm experiencing with this. So I hope this is helpful, man. Click that like button if you like this. If you want more of these style videos, put it down in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. If you're interested in more information on the carnivore diet, we do have the Carnivore Survival Guide. It'll be in the link below, toddyeakle.com. If you missed the first video on how carnivore diet changed my life, we're going to put it right here for you. Guys, I really appreciate y'all giving me this opportunity to share this with y'all. Just want y'all to know how much I love y'all. Until next time, God bless and keep grilling.